Good morning, my devoted audience. So in 2020, I started the show, and so far the response has been great. I've interviewed some brilliant men and women. We're quite diverse, so no one can accuse us of only interviewing old white men. I must say that I really appreciate your commentary. Usually the comments are positive. If they're negative, we don't respond because we only engage constructive criticism. But next year will be bigger, better, and more dynamic. And again, if you like, I don't care much for Christmas, but people are emotional. By this time, all of you should be aware that I could be autistic, so I'm not the most sensitive person. But if you want it, happy Christmas. Next year will be bigger and better. I plan to interview more people from Africa. I'm really interested in pre-colonial African history. I will also be looking at some strange topics. So, for example, the link between terrorism and some social outcomes. And I definitely plan to do more to put IQ debates on the forefront. We have discussed quite a number of IQ related topics, but for obvious reasons, people still doubt the salience of IQ. So definitely we're going to ramp up the IQ debate. We're also going to be ramping up the debate on the link between conspicuous consumption and saving. I have discovered more studies showing that across the world, Blacks do have a problem. It is called conspicuous consumption. We're going to talk about white men, why white working class men won't work. That's a really relevant issue. A strong society is built by strong men. Weak men build weak societies. People don't like weak societies. We like the bourgeois lifestyle. And without men, especially white individualistic men, we wouldn't have the bourgeois lifestyle. That's what's really funny. So I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent. That's what's really funny. It's fashionable to bash white people, but we like the bourgeois lifestyle. We don't like the aristocratic lifestyle. We don't like primitive. We don't like to be primitive, but we appreciate the bourgeois lifestyle. Without white men, we would not have the bourgeois lifestyle. So we're definitely going to talk more about the importance of the West and why Western culture is important, why we should preserve Western culture. Colonialism, this is a bit outdated. I've written on colonialism, I've read studies, I've interviewed experts. After a while, it's becoming boring to talk. After a while, it has become rather boring. After a while, it becomes boring to talk. Yeah, I keep repeating myself because it's just annoying. But by now, you guys should know that sometimes it takes a longer time for me to process thoughts in my head and I tend to ramble. But after a while, it becomes boring to talk about colonialism. But I still have to do it because Western colonialism, in particular, on net, has been a positive for the world. Japan colonialism, in polite circles, it is noted that the Japanese were better colonizers than the West. There's this academic, Anne Booth. She has disputed that notion. Maybe I should invite her. If she will come. If she discovers that the show is controversial, maybe she might not come. Then again, I'm stupid for saying that I want to invite her. Some idiot could be listening and then sabotage us. But Anne's conclusion is that Japan's colonialism compared to European colonialism was not that impressive. And we do have data showing that countries in Asia, like South Korea, would have developed without Japanese colonialism. But Africans were low on the curve, so they actually needed modernization more than Asian countries. But yes, 2023 will be a bigger, better, and more exhilarating year for us. And I hope you continue to listen and we'll make some more money. I didn't start the show to make money, but YouTube could be blacklisting us. So like in my account I have what, like $6? So yeah, when we just started, and I say we because it's a collective project, like all great developments and project in history, there's usually a great man who spearheads the game. So in this case, the great man could obviously be me. Again, I'm not very sensitive, so well, I'm not going to say sorry. That's just me. So in this case, the great man could be me, and the followers, the people who listen are my followers. We're not starting a movement. We're just energizing the dissident, right? But great people tend to be blacklisted. So we're going to make money anyway. And I'm going to create a new way to make money because you need money. You need money to get supporters. You need money to basically buy people. People can be bought. And the dissident right could maybe the dissident right might have to buy some people and then socialize them over time to become real people. But yes, guys, thanks for listening and bye. And I'm just not sensitive. So if you are offended, I really don't care. But bye. Let me look. Oh, I need to end. Oh, yes, this is the end button. So let me click end. Okay, so bye. Whatever.